Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the start of a new week here in Nova Scotia. I had some stuff take place last week. We bought a couple things, and then we had some bad stuff happen to some equipment, but hopefully this week's gonna be better. I'm not even gonna get into it. You just kind of take your lumps and roll with it, do what you gotta do. But we've got a brand new piece of gear set up on my brand new excavator, which is on my new truck that I bought and my new trailer. It's a complete new setup. So this is a new to me truck. You guys have seen this recently. 2017 6.7 Cummins. We got the K-Trail 25+5 gooseneck 34K rated trailer. We've got the Sany SY-80U, which has roughly 65-70 hours on it right now. And we finally just got the new Osma mulcher geared up. This is the Tfxl-100Q, I believe is what the model is. It's hard to keep track of all this stuff. Tfxl-C100. Sorry, my skid steer mulcher is an SSQ. Trying to keep track of all this stuff. Obviously the description will be, the link will be in the description, information in the description. I'll put a link to the website where I got it from. The guy's name's Helmet. Mention me, he'll hook you up for sure. You know, good bunch to deal with over there. So this is the first time using this. This operates at 23 gallons per minute is where its peak performance is. This puts out 26 gallons per minute on the auxiliary circuit. So we do have two ports. The gates on these are run through hydraulic lines, not electrical like the FAEs. So that's a bit different setup. But yeah, we're ready to go. We're ready to head on out of here and see what this thing can do. I'm definitely pretty excited to compare this with my 080 and the FAE, because that's what I've run is FAE excavator mulchers so far. Now we've got an Osma. And you guys don't know anything about them probably, but you're gonna find out here in a second. So first things first, I've got about an hour and a half drive or more to get to the site. I had to jump in and just check this thing out. Also, I want to get this spot done so that I can zoom back the trailer in here. But initial reaction, really good. So obviously the teeth are brand new. They're planer style teeth. I'll show you guys the mulcher and everything after here a little bit. I think there might be some paint off the teeth right now, maybe not. As far as the machine goes, super stable. I can boom all the way out and it's not tippy at all. The way I am, blade off to the front, blade off to the side, whatever, it doesn't make a difference. I can boom all the way out and it's not tippy. The speed of the boom is really quick while the mulcher's going, so there's another positive. Also, it lifts like really quick, because I know on my 080 the lift is quite weak when I got the flow going to the head. The only thing that I need to figure out to get taken care of on this machine is continuous flow. Right now I don't have continuous flow, so I had to hold the trigger the whole time. You know, I'll get a new monitor sent down or whatever they got to do to get that thing going. But I did tackle some pretty good size, a couple good size juniper and a good size spruce, which is right here. It's about 8 inches and it took it down no problem. Another one right there. There was a couple junipers in here. I've got a good sized juniper right there. That's probably 10 inches at the butt at least. So that will be my biggest one coming back out this road. But there's some pretty good sized stuff in here on the anchors. That will give it a good test. Oh yeah, we got some good size maples here. There's some good size maple down here, or spruce down there. So that will give this thing a good challenge. Same thing for this line. But initial thought is really good. I'm really happy with how stable the machine is with the, you know, that mulcher's like 1,200 pounds. So I'm really happy with how stable it is, but let's get in this thing and give this a whirl for you guys. Okay, well hopefully that's a pretty good angle there for you guys. But yeah, check out this. Look how fast that lifts. Awesome. You can't even hear this thing run. Super, super, super smooth, super quiet. And then she just makes stuff disappear. It seems to have lots of vacuum for sucking the debris in. It keeps the debris really well contained. It's not flying all over the place. So I've got my gate closed right now, just because I want to keep the roadway clean. But once I get on the guy lines, I might open the gate up a bit. We'll see how much of a difference that makes as far as the debris flying. The excavator is super responsive. Like it doesn't feel like it's any slower right now at all than when it is when, you know, I'm just running the bucket and don't have all that flow going to the head. So it seems like this matches up quite well. This machine and this mulcher seem like they're going to be a pretty good pairing. I can literally boom all the way out, and it is not one bit tippy. Doesn't even lift. Nope, didn't even lift. And I'm sort of trying to make it happen. Certainly a lot quicker than cutting by hand, throwing through a chipper. Not to mention it's 25 degrees out today. Celsius, of course. So smooth. smooth, so is the Mulcher. You don't even feel it out there, like at all. Go there, Mr. Juniper. Get at you here. All the way up there. Here we go. Juniper is actually a pretty tough tree. It's got some strength to it. It doesn't chew up near as good as like a spruce or a fir tree, or especially a pine. Even some hardwoods chew up better than juniper. Stuff cleaned up. Material. That's it. We got a nice big fir tree to try this on, probably 30 feet tall, at least 25. I got my gate all the way open. One thing I'm gonna find out is when we did my mulcher on my 95, Zach, technician from Title Tractor, who's no longer there unfortunately, he went into the computer and you can kind of decide how much flow you want to restrict, you know, to the head and give to, you know, the rest of your excavator, you know, tracking function, boom function, all that stuff. got the mulcher on this time was out to use diesel. I don't imagine my buddy did that. I don't know if you can do that on the 80 or what. So it's working really good, but I wonder if there is more actual flow you can put to the head and take a little bit away from the boom, you know, swinging and tracking and all that stuff, because it's super fast and it doesn't need to be this responsive. If I am losing potential flow to the head, I'd rather have the flow to the head, because it just responds really well as it is. But I'll find that out later, we'll see. But it definitely works good. And even with the gates open, it doesn't throw stuff really. Whatever design they have on the drum and the teeth and bite limiter and all that stuff, it doesn't really seem to throw the stuff very far, which is nice. Drum's definitely bigger. Drum's bigger than the teeth are bigger than on my FAE. I think the FAE might be a bit longer. I think this is a 39-inch cut, and the model on my FAE is the 125. So whatever that is in inches. Clumps of maples are always the worst. Well, I shouldn't say the worst. It's white birch. Any type of birch is the worst. I'm thinking the way that they designed the bottom skid is if you rest the bottom skid on the ground, it keeps the teeth off the ground just enough. Alright, quick little update, show you where we are right now. Just took down a massive spruce. There she is. Yup, she did some chewing towards the end, but it did it. So here's the teeth. I don't think the drum is definitely as long, and I don't think there's as many teeth. Bite limiter, and the teeth are much bigger than the FAE teeth. The bolt is way bigger. The drum itself is definitely a lot thicker. Like, I'd say the FAE drum is half the size of this. So there's advantages to that for sure. It's more lightweight, easier to get going, and probably easier to rebound. That's one thing I do find, that this feels a little bit slower than the FAE, is the rebound speed. And this has just as much flow as the 080, the Kubota, or maybe even a touch more. So I don't think it's really the machine, but nothing's been played with in this machine as far as where I'm directing the flow and all that. It's literally just been hooked up, valves are open, and you know, we're ready to go. So anyway, it's working really good. The machine doing fantastic, super stable. It's definitely way more stable than my 080. My 080 is tippy. I find it tippy. But I got the road done. This first guy anchor is completely finished. This one's good to go. Opened all back up again, looking beautiful. Power line's done. I tell you one thing, this little truck is something nice for backing in these roads. Beautiful for backing in these roads. Good little rig. All right, let's continue on here for a little longer. Probably come down this side of the guy anchor, and then that might be it for today. Or I might just stay and hammer this whole thing out. That is yet to be determined. starting to get late, and I think we just about got our concrete here. Nice little transformation. Found a few rocks hidden underneath some piles of stuff. Ugh, brand new teeth going along. You know, you knock stuff down and then you want to mulch it up nice, and all of a sudden you crack a rock, and there's another one that hit hard in there. I'm like, oh no, come on, brand new teeth. But anyway, much better, much better. Good to go here now. So it works really good. It works really good. The machine is really smooth, but I got a feeling that there's more to get out of this machine. I need to check the RPM on this thing to see how many revolutions she's cranking at when it's wide open. Also, I noticed that it's not in the mulcher setting, and when I go to the mulcher setting, it doesn't, if I select this, it doesn't work. It doesn't run the head. So it's set up as a hammer right now, and I got a feeling that it's not quite cranking up as high as what it could. And the other thing is that when they did my 95, like I was saying before, they went into the schematics of all this and basically maximized the flow going to the head. And I don't think that, like, that definitely didn't take place on this one. So I've been in talk with Title Tractor. We're gonna figure some stuff out as far as this goes, and getting into the system, because I don't know my code to get in to unlock my settings and all that stuff. So for now, it did the job. It's working good, but I do have a feeling that it could work potentially even better than what it does right now. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to what I get sorted out here. Well, we are locked and loaded and ready to move on to the next one. So I'm dropping this machine off at a site on the way home, take the truck and trailer home, and then figure out tomorrow's day. Either be me or Brady, I think, running this tomorrow. Anyway, I got some stuff to figure out. We got a nice sharp turn getting out of the road here. Should make it. All right, well, it's 20 to 10. Just getting back. So that's gonna do it. It's gonna do it for a day today. The old Ram keeps going strong so far. Keeps going strong. I've only had it for like a week or something. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it. So stay tuned. Lots more videos to come out on that mulcher. I'll see if what I do, if what I can do to it makes it work even better. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, that's gonna be it. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then.